So I'm curious to see if anyone's going to show up. The last time I went to Port Dover, ran into Ironic Rebound from Toronto. Very much doubt that a certain large motovlogger will be here because probably too cold for him. Maybe he will. If I see him, it would be pretty cool. He might just drive the car. Though I don't know if he'd do that or not. It's quite a distance to travel. Well, not really more. Actually, you know what's about the equivalent of what I would have to travel if I was going. It's about the same distance. The only difference is they'd have more highway. I'd have less highway, so it probably takes them about the same amount of time. Oh, these frickin' tar snakes are slippery as Hill want to be out of there by at least 2 o'clock, so I mean that's fine with me. I don't want to be out all day. I definitely want to get a little video in and see how things go. I didn't bring my camera, so I did bring my other camera, so I'll be taking a video with that when we get there. So you might notice a difference in quality. I'm sorry. It shouldn't be though, because it's a Nikon camera, so it's a pretty good quality one. Photos are supposed to be in 4K. Supposed to be. I don't always notice the quality. Honestly, I've not been supremely impressed. Ooh. Are we already almost there, really? I didn't even realize we were there. We are there. Well, not there, but like pretty close. My favorite way. We're doing it. So we are. Man, this is a lot quicker than I expected. We really motored. Probably because we didn't take a long time at the so we really flew. Huh. I mean, I've been in a couple of groups where we've taken some back roads, and it's taken us a little longer, but this actually didn't take us too long at all. Less than an hour. Well, maybe not less than an hour. It's probably going to be like 10:30 when we get there. So that's not too shabby. So the way we're going right now, one of my favorite ways, it's going to be blistering cold, but it is right down by the waterfront. So hopefully the camera has lasted. If it hasn't, I'm sorry. I'll make sure that you get to see it on the way back. Oh, look at the water. It's pretty. That's the water. Right now we're riding along Lake Erie. And it's pretty. Unfortunately, it's hard for you guys to see because you're on the far side. Well, you'll see it better on the next. Got some. This is a rough little road. Must have taken a pounding this winter. Just look at it. It's got all sorts of like really bad little bumps and stuff. Little potholes all over the place. A little creek. That's full capacity. But it definitely rained a little bit earlier, so it'll probably rain on the way back. I say this, and then maybe we'll have a beautiful sunny day, right? Maybe? Alright, so this should be that final turn. that'll take us directly towards... No, not quite. Almost. So there's one final turn. That when we get to that turn, then I know that we're going to be entering into Dover, but we're entering the sneaky back way, so that we don't have to. I don't know. It's just a nicer path into it. It's a nice little area. They actually last year, or was it the year before, when we went to, the year before we went to Dover, the wind was so bad the day before that it had pushed water, like a half a foot of water, through the entire lower part of the city, which is pretty funny. And then the day we went there, it was perfect. A little rain. It was actually the one that I went in here with Sean, Sir Burke. He came to the first time during a summer, and it was a nice little ride, and that was the first time that I actually saw Ironic Rebound in person, though I didn't get to talk to him that time, not until a later Dover. So, yeah. Now we're possibly gonna, maybe meet up again. I don't know. I didn't message him, but I feel like if he made it in January of last year, he'll probably make it now. I mean, it did snow on him last year. Sucker. We got home and it was clear, a little cool, -4 degrees Celsius, which is the ass end of cold. Oh, of course. My hand. Ooh. I had to stand up for that one. That was pretty rough. Oh, yeah. That was pretty rough. That's the first time I've ever stood up on my bike. Yeah, there was no way I was going to take that to the back. Ooh. I was not expecting it to be quite that rough. Oh, look, solar panels. Sean! Solar panels! Look at that. That's what they look like in real life. You and your stinking grotto farm with your little solar panels. I know you want to do that. Solar panels for days. Yay, Port Dover! There you go, YouTube. There's Port Dover. I know some of you might have seen it. For those of you who have never, there's the tower. We are in Port Dover. We are in, like I said, the smallest, like the back entrance of the town. Yeah, it's definitely a wibble wobble. So that what he did there was just saying the ground's a bit rough. For those of you who don't know biker hand signs, you know what? There's some pretty good guides on them. I learned a bunch when I joined a club. They basically had me learn them because when you're riding in a large group, it's really good to have that information pretty quickly. And you don't always have communication. Like Ron doesn't have the communication that I have on my bike, so thank goodness for him. Otherwise he'd hear me talk the whole time and it would piss him off because he hates yammering. And I yammer. I know it. I know I do. I know I yammer. It's in my DNA. I liked the bump that we went over back there. It was the first time I've ever stood up on my bike, and I felt like I was on a dirt bike.
It went right through me. Oh.
What, me?
Yeah, right up my back. I hit her too hard. I was sitting down hard.
Oh.
And I got my suspension let down because it does bother me a bit, so I'm flat-footed. So it hit hard.
Yeah, I saw that. My instinct, hop up on my feet. I stood on my boards for that. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I told you. Like, if I was feeling it, he had to have been feeling it. Well, he definitely felt it. Apparently his suspension's low, so he can flat foot today, and Yeah, it was not a good dirt bike moment for the wing. There we go, so we're almost in here. Oh, kitty! It's a very white kitty. I don't know why he reaffirms with me. We're good. Hasn't changed since like 3 minutes ago. Alright, so here we go. This is where things happen. You meet peoples, and it's not as big this year. Sadness. But I mean, we kind of expected it. It's a little too chilly for anyone but diehard. Great bridges! I hate these things. Yep. I hate those. Let's see, where are we going to park? Oh, so see, usually during the summer, they actually don't let cars in here at all. Like, the cars will have to be in before a certain period of time, or they're not allowed in at all. Where are you going? Where are we going? Okay, we're going up the hill. What does that sound? What's that sound? That squeaking sound. Yeesh.
Bunny ears.
Ha! And a pink one.
Yeah.
Nope.
And the craziness that happens here. I'm curious if Sean will put something over that.